Good morning. It's Tuesday, it's 11 a.m., and it's time for the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM, presenting live weekly performances in the WDNA Jazz Gallery, featuring students, faculty, and alumni from Florida International University School of Music. I'm your host today, Colin Miller, and along with our music producer, Karen Fuller-Veloz, we'd like to welcome you to the FIU Music Hour. This morning, we are joined by Slim Glasses. This band is made up of fantastic musicians who perform rock and folk music. And they happen to be very good friends of mine. And without any further ado, with their original song, The Messenger, take it away.
Days get shorter, the world gets smaller. I used to think I'd get bigger, but instead of getting taller, I saw my mom get smaller. Remember the first time I stood above her, man, that felt so weird. Memories in context are so clear. My queries as to what's gonna happen when we happen to leave here seem to become less clear. Answers veer off and crash, and I'm subjected to their clash. I always knew these things wouldn't last, but forever years like light now pass. I kneel in a church at a mass, and a mass of people, and a mass of people. There's a comprehension lacking this vessel. Against the hands of time it will wrestle, but eventually get brought to heel. It's how I think, is now I kneel, but refuse to yield. Marching on as the days are long, and they get short again, protecting my breath out, my inspection in. And now the days go by. She feels her hidden claw, and I see the sands of time, her eyes revealing what's to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, your time is running out.
I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I'm gonna get out of my house today and hang out with my friends. Walk the streets to my parents' house and love them every day.
All right, and that was The Messenger, a Slim Glasses original. All right, moving right along with actually a great rock classic written by Lennon and McCartney. Please enjoy the very famous Yesterday. Take it away, guys. You're listening to Slim Glasses here on WDNA 88.9 FM.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be.
Shadows come.
There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday.
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 Such an easy game to play.
Game to play.
Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
And that was Slim Glasses with the Beatles classic Yesterday, along with their trademark harmonies. So this next song, please enjoy. It's another Slim Glasses original. Here is Won't Be. Take it away, guys.
Blonder and stupid passion, all it out to rest one more time. The damage been done. Familiar places gone, forgot the meaning, forgot there's as even ways existed. So stupid, but this time it's different. Yeah, this way is gifted. Yeah, this cow is sacred. The mood is lifted. Someday it's gonna come through and I'm gonna be you. I won't be by myself. Someday it's gonna come through and I'm gonna be you. I won't be alone now. Someday it's gonna come through and I'm gonna be you. I won't be by myself. Someday it's gonna come through. I'm gonna be you. Won't be by myself.
Whoop-a!
Screws loose opinion given. never had a Given to Fly poster, never saw a Guns N' Roses concert, till this morning from my little pillow, let a dream start taking over. Kinda starts out small, but then it gets a little bolder, hanging on top of my shoulder, and suddenly this little harmless creature's a monster that conquers drugs, cigarettes, music, alcohol, and sex. Everyone puts them all together. Next time, next band, next one night stand. I told them it's about the songs, but they don't understand. They'll never understand, but today it's gonna come through. I might never be you, but I won't be by myself. But today it's gonna come through. I might never be you, but I won't be alone now. Today it's gonna come through. I might never be you, but I won't be by myself. Oh yeah, it's gonna come through. I might never be you, but I won't be by myself. I won't be by myself. Won't be by myself. Won't be by myself. Today it's gonna come through. I will be you and I won't be by myself. Won't be by
All right, and that was Won't Be, a Slim Glasses original. And while they're getting ready for the next song, why don't I introduce this fantastic band that we have here today. On the drums, we have Jose Bayon. On the bass and cello, we have Patricio Acevedo. On guitar and vocals, we have Erik Anderson. On the guitar and keys, we have Christopher Myers. And these all are incredible guys. And I actually know them all quite well. As for Chris, Jose, and Erik, I actually have sung in the jazz vocal ensemble over at FIU with them, led by Dr. Lisa Ann Lyons. And I even, upon listening to Slim Glasses and seeing them rehearse and even collaborating with them on a couple of occasions, I've gotten to know Patricio quite well. And all are fantastic musicians, and each time I hear them, I'm always amazed at their stage presence, their camaraderie as a band, and their fantastic harmonies, so as you will no doubt hear during the rest of this hour. So if they are ready, please enjoy, this is actually another Beatles tune. Please enjoy We Can Work It Out with Slim Glasses. Take it away, fellas.
The risk of knowing that our love may soon be gone. We can work it out. We can work it out. Think of what you're saying. You can get it wrong and still you think that it's alright. Think of what I'm saying. We can work it out and get it straight or say goodnight. We can work it out. We can work it out. Life is very short. Cry it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong. While you see it your way, there's a chance that we may fall apart before too long. We can work it out. We can work it out. Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friend. I have always thought that it's a crime, so I will ask you once again. Try to see it my way. Only time will tell if I am right or I am wrong. While you see it your way, there's a chance that we may fall apart before too long. We can work it out. We can work it out. Thank you.
All right, and that was We Can Work It Out, the great Beatles tune by Slim Glasses. And, while we're actually stopped here for just a moment, I actually want to interview these fantastic musicians. So, guys, how you doing this morning?
Great. Thank you for having us.
I was told there would be no hard-hitting questions, and right away, right off the bat, how are you doing this morning?
Well, guys, that was a fantastic set so far, and I'm sure I'm not alone in thinking that I'm looking forward to the rest of the set, and I'm sure there's going to be fantastic songs ahead. And so, as some of our listeners know, 2 weeks ago, you actually you collaborated with me and the Music Men, and we sang "Baby Talk to Me" a couple weeks ago, and such a fun experience singing with you guys and hearing those fantastic harmonies. So, how did you enjoy that experience?
Amazing. Colin is a great singer here, and it's just a pleasure to play with them and sing with them. Really
And
appreciate it.
so I know you guys. I know the story of how you guys got together actually pretty well, and it's quite interesting because it's almost, I think, as Jose described it, kind of by chance kind of experience. So why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about how you guys got together as a band?
Yeah, so it just kind of happened almost magically, if you really think about it. I had just started going back to school after taking a little break after high school, and Jose had been there too. Erik had recently decided, well, he caught a second wind, and he wanted to go back to start and get a second degree. He had already had one, but he wanted to go back and get another. And Pat was going to a different campus, and he switched over, and we just happened to be in the same place at the right time, at the same time, and it just kind of melded together, and we started working on stuff. We were just jamming out, and all of a sudden, we're like, what's he working on? And we kind of went over in each other's practice rooms, and we just started jamming. And after that, that was us.
So, the end of your response there actually kind of brings me to my next question, which is, when it comes to your musical compositions and your process, I mean, you do things from covers to originals to mashups, and, really it's quite an interesting and eclectic set list that you guys have. And how do you go about, number one, picking the songs that you're going to cover, and number two, like sort of the compositional process of your originals? Because I know, harmonies are very difficult to arrange, and I know, especially when it comes to just putting it together in an original song format. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
I mean, there's no specific science to it, but it kind of goes back to what you did say, which is that we're eclectic, and we get bored when we're doing the same thing too much. I came to the band with a few songs that I had already written, so we started working on those, and then we realized that we liked a lot of the same stuff. I mean, it's cliche to like the Beatles, but I thought I knew about the Beatles a lot, and Jose is a encyclopedia of the Beatles, so of course we had to play a couple of their songs, and then for this performance, we wanted to switch it up and do some of the stuff that we had done last time in a different format, which is why you saw the acoustic format at the beginning here. But, you know, we still like to rock out, so don't get it twisted.
So, yeah, so you guys have been making a name for yourselves all across the Miami music scene, as it were. And, you know, why don't you tell, you know, our listeners just a little bit about, you know, the places you've played and even other radio programs at some points, different clubs, different cafes, places. So why don't you tell us a little bit about each of those experiences?
Well, I mean, we had the privilege of like really going all around Miami to play. Some of the places we've played is Luna Star Cafe, which is a very, very big and dear place to us because it's a little bit if the Beatles had the Cavern, I guess Slim Glasses has Luna Star Cafe. We have been a recurring act in their roster, and they've been quite nice to us. Another place that we have the joy to play is at Bayside Marketplace. They have also given us a chance, and that presented itself another challenge because it's a longer set, and we had to be able to maintain the same level of professionalism and of musical intensity and energy throughout 3 hours of playing. So that's quite a challenge for us, and I think for any musician in that regard, right?
3 hours, wow.
Yeah.
There was, speaking of which, what gigs or concerts will the group be playing in the future? What's on the horizon for you guys?
Well, on March 20th, we'll be performing at the Werheim at FIU. It will be at noon, as well as the 25th will be at Bayside, and that'll be a Wednesday, also in March.
7
p.m.
And so we're going to be taking a short break at the moment, but when we do come back, I actually do want to ask you guys about the songs we're going to be hearing next. I believe it's The Road and Reflections, and one of them is an original by you guys, and the second is by a group called Marmalade. And why don't you tell us a little bit about those two songs?
I guess go ahead with The Road.
I suppose I probably should, being that I actually wrote that one. Man, this just kind of started to come into my head. I was on an airplane, and I don't know, I was thinking about, you know, I rap sometimes. You guys heard it in the beginning there, but I'm not really like you know, freestyler or like a battle rap or anything like that. But I was like, well, what if I was? And then like I started to write like what I thought was a battle rap, and then it turned into this big existential thing, as all of my stuff does. So that kind of is what it is. It's The Road of Triumph and Tribulation is the full name of the song. So it's kind of about, you know, all the different experiences in life that you go through. You know, some are great and some are bad. So kind of what I'm covering in that one.
All right.
And for Reflections of My Life, that was done by, as you mentioned, a group called The Marmalade, headed by Dean Ford. And that song kind of took on a role as kind of an anthem for the POWs of the Vietnam War. So it has a special place in the hearts of us and a lot of people. And when we perform it, we usually get a pretty good response. So that one's a pretty heartfelt, intense, but kind of a, you know, moderately paced song of that nature.
Well, to those listening in their radios or on the live stream, I'm sure they're looking forward to the second half of this set just as much as I am. So you're listening to the FIU Music Hour here on WDNA 88.9 FM, where we have the group Slim Glasses playing with us. We'll be right back after these messages. Don't go away. All right, welcome back to the FIU Music Hour here on WDNA 88.9 FM. And if you are just tuning in, you are listening to our fantastic group that we have on today as our guests, Slim Glasses. And right now, you are actually going to be hearing, as Erik mentioned before the break, an original for the group. Please enjoy The Road. Take it away, guys.
Words are bound from being trounced every now and then. They'll bounce back and mount an attack, talk smack, and you might just find yourself backing out or blacking out when you hear what I'm about. Don't spout, but my words ring proud as I spout. It's your ears that make them powerful and let them ring out. If you can't hear them, I'm mute and don't produce the sound. But if you listen, they resound like music underground, renowned by fans that found it on the ground floor. Enter through the back door, take ownership of the lyrics and spirit like St. Louis. Blue, tried and true, like an old shoe that fits. You wouldn't want to change it like a baby. Maybe someone else can do it. Excuse it if you'd excuse me. Pardon me, please. Like a president in your car that you rent when you paid the landlord your last cent, cause he lent you the apartment. Like what you tried to have been understood up to the punishment of parents. I guarantee you didn't catch all the misdirections that I sent you in that rhyme, but I've had to draw you closer as you listen next time. Next time.
Next time.
Next time.
Talk to yourself with your goals in your mind. Pay attention to the roads that wind. It will remind you that although it seems as though you're blind, your feet will find the path more than that your soul's designed. The road you choose in life, road you walk in life, goes in and out of life. Day turned into night.
Slightly unprepared for a curve up there, but you wear in a pickle, tickle your spider sense, but you can't prevent the bend intent on ripping a piece of the whole, the dropping feeling of a bowling ball that falls to the pit of your stomach, bust a balloon of your gut, guts the inside of your butt. Ask the question, what must I do to please you? Please answer me true, what must I go through? Then you wonder who it was that you were just been talking to as you
To yourself with your goals in your mind.
pay attention to the roads that wind. It will remind you that although it seems as though you're blind, your feet will find the path for them that your soul's designed.
The road you choose in life, road you walk in life, goes in and out of life. Day turned into night. Road you choose in life, the road you walk in life, is joy and it is strife. It's pain turned into mine.
Solar science create a system, language if you want to listen. Take your own interpretation, make your own evaluation. Situate yourself at your station. You will get taken by me to a place where you see a world that will never be real. Only one that we imagine. We'll leave at the time the song. It's the place we will belong. Or when the clouds clear, we're steer and veer toward the sure thought that there might just be more in this life than what we got. By a lot or by a little masterpiece or by a scribble. Laughter greets you with a giggle. Take a big old sweet, my old friend. You know you can't always depend on me to land. In here for you to mold and bend. As you talk to yourself with the goals in your mind, pay attention to the road that winds. It will remind you that although it seems as though you're blind, your feet will find the path for the clever soul's design. The road you walk in, the road you walk in, the road you walk in.
Road you walk in.
And that was The Road, a Slim Glasses original. Now, up next, as Chris had mentioned before the break, this is a song by the group The Marmalade, and it is a song about the Vietnam War. And please enjoy Reflections. You are listening to Slim Glasses here on the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM. Take it away, fellas.
Sunlight to moonlight, reflections of my life. Oh, how they fill my eyes. The grievings of people in trouble, reflections of my life. How they fill my eyes, yeah. All my sorrows, sad tomorrow, take me back to my own home. All my crying, feel I'm dying, dying. Take me back to my own home. Oh, 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 take me back. I'm changing, arranging, I'm changing everything. Well, everything around me. The world is a bad place, a terrible place to live. Oh, but I don't want to die. Whoa, 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 oh, yeah. All my sorrows, sad tomorrow, take me back to my own home. All my crying,
All right. And that was Reflections, a cover of the Marmalade song by Slim Glasses. Now, up next is actually a folk song, and it was arranged by Jose Bayon. And please enjoy Shenandoah. Take it away, guys. You're listening to Slim Glasses here on WDNA 88.9 FM.
Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, you rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Away, you rolling river. For her I'd cross your roaming waters. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, rolling river. Oh, Shenandoah, I'll not deceive you. Away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. I'm going away for to stay a little while, but I'm coming back if I go 10,000 miles. Oh, who will tie your shoes, and who will glove your hand, and who will kiss those ruby lips when I am gone? Look away over yonder road. He's gone away for to stay a little while, but he's coming back if he goes 10,000 miles. Oh, it's Pappy who will tie your shoes, and Mommy will glove your hair, and he will kiss those ruby lips when he comes back. Look away over yonder road. Look away over yonder road. Look away over yonder road.
Thank you.
And that was a very heartfelt rendition of Shenandoah, done very well by Slim Glasses. Now, this next one actually is a song that I am quite familiar with, and it's a great standard written by Gerald Marks and Seymour Simmons. And I actually first heard this song myself in a Steve Martin movie of the same name. And, well, it's got a soft spot in my heart just because, you know, it's a great jazz standard. Please enjoy All of Me. Take it away, fellas.
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. Your goodbyes, they left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Ba 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 da ya ba ba and da ba do ba do ba ba. Do ba do ba do ba do ba ba do ba do ba ba ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ya ba do ba ba. Ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba ba da da ba you da ba 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 da you da sibidi do ba 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 da da you da ba ba we love you ba do we ba do ba do ba do ba do re ba and da da ba 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 we yeah. Take all of me. Can't you see I'm no good without you? Take my lips, I wanna lose them. Take these arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I go on, dear, without you? You took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? So why not take all of me? So why not take all of me?
You've been listening to the FIU Music Hour on WDNA 88.9 FM with our amazing guest, Slim Glasses. Next week, join us live in the WDNA Jazz Gallery as we'll feature the FIU Latin Jazz Ensemble. I'm your host, Colin Miller, and along with our producer, Dr. Karen Fuller-Veloz, we'd like to thank our production crew, Antonia Wilson, Alex Aldrich, Angel Rojas, Zachary Weinstein, Valeria Texiria, Carlos Gonzalez, Brian Barrientos, and Peja Kovacevic. Next week, join us here again at 11 a.m. for some more great music on the FIU Music Hour. Now, here to play us out again is Slim Glasses. Guys, the airwaves are all yours.
Well, you wake up in the morning, hear the ding-dong ring. Ding, ding. I'm gonna march into the table, hear the same old thing. Knife and fork are on the table.
Knife and fork
Nothing's in my pan.
in my pan.
But if you say a thing about it, you get in trouble with the man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Yonder come a Mr. Rosie. How in the world do you know? I know her by the apron and that dress she wore, her umbrella on her shoulder,
On her shoulder, on her shoulder.
piece of paper in her hand. As she's gonna see the governor, so turn her loose to my man. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. If you ever go to Houston, well, you better walk right. Oh, you better not squabble. Oh, you better not fight, 'cause the sheriff will arrest
Oh, the
you.
sheriff, oh, the sheriff.
And he'll take you down. And then you bet your bottom dollar, boy, you're penitentiary bound. And let the midnight special shine a light on me, yeah. Let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me. Well, jumping little Judy was a mighty fine gal. Little Judy brought jumping to the whole round world. She brought it in the morning,
In the morning,
break of day. Well, she brought me the news that my poor wife was dead. Well, that started me grieving, whooping, hollering, crying, and began to worry about it for a mighty long time. But I let the midnight special shine a light on me, yeah. I let the midnight special shine its ever-loving light on me, yeah. Let the midnight special one more time shine its light on me. I let the midnight special shine its ever-loving, 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 ever-loving light on me.
thank you.
And that was another traditional song, Midnight Special, done fantastically by Slim Glasses. So we've got a couple of minutes left, so why don't we hear another song out of you guys? We have Shine, Can't You See? All right, so this is a Slim Glasses mashup song. Please enjoy.
let your light shine down. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. Gonna take a freight train down at the station, Lord. I don't care where it goes. Gonna climb a mountain, the highest mountain. Jump off, nobody gonna know. Can't you see? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? Love is in the water, love is in the air. Show me where to go and tell me will love be there? Will love be there? Teach me how to speak, teach me how to share. Teach you where to go and tell me will love be there? Will love be there? Can't you see? Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see? Oh, what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me. Everybody, I can't see. Can't you see? Oh, can't you see? Can't you see what that woman, Lord, she's been doing to me? I'm gonna buy a ticket now, as far as I can, and I'm never coming back. Give me a word, give me a sign. Show me where to look and tell me what will I find. Oh, till the train run out of track. Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, heaven, let your light shine down. 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 Gonna let it shine on me. Heaven send the light, let it shine on me. Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Heaven send the light, let it shine on me. Gonna let it shine on me. Heaven send the light, let it shine on me. Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Heaven send the light, let it shine on me. Let it shine down on me.
Let it shine on me.
Ooh, let the light
Heaven send your light, let it shine on me.
Can't you see? Can't you see? Can't you see? Oh, what that woman, what she's been doing to me.
Thank you.